This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
We've seen guys, we got trouble over in turn 4.
Trouble in turn 4. It looks like it's Caitlin Shaw in the number 1. She gets into the wall, and our first caution comes out of the night.
Speaking of pit road, action's going to possibly pick up.
Things might heat up here a bit.
We've run 37 laps. I don't know that we'll...
Pit strategy than the leaders to gain track position. Dennis Setzer at Milwaukee. You know how good he is. When he got that track position, he took advantage of it and ran second up there. So you're...
FW Chevrolet.
James Busher lays up ahead of these two, and Dennis Setzer's thinking in his mind, you guys mix it up a little bit. Get side by side, race each other, leave Busher alone. That way, I will get the Aaron's lucky dog.
Closing in.
Oh, we got a pump for Jason White front
Jason
straightaway.
White smoking on the front stretch. That brings out our second caution of the night. Richard Harriman and Chris Jones both in the garage early. So our second caution has come out.
You can see the casing, actually the carcass comes off that tire.
He was under caution, and he got really lucky, Phil. When Jason White had his problem, they slowed down.
No tires left in the pits. He's already put both his tires on, both his sets of tires on, so the caution flag's not going to save Kyle.
Oh, Hornaday gets really sideways on turn 4 there. Gives Colin Brown a chance to look to the inside.
Colin Brown trying to take second away from Hornaday, while Todd Bodine runs right in the middle of the racetrack.
Remember, we've talked about it before. This is not uncharted territory for Colin Brown. Sat on the pole last year for the nationwide race and finished second.
Got a crash on the front straightaway. TJ Bell's around.
TJ Bell in the 11, slow and stopped on the front stretch. The caution comes out for the third time as trucks split him on either side.
He was able to stay on the lead lap.
Took place with TJ Bell sideways there coming out of turn 4. Stalled just a bit.
It's pretty difficult to spin right where he did and not hit anything. TJ did a nice job.
The rookie has really done a nice job of battling back.
Colin Brown got to the outside of the 30. The 30 was coming up the racetrack, and that is why they got turned around. Todd Bodine into the wall and then slid across the front stretch. That brings out our fourth caution of the night.
Colin Brown had been working the outside of Todd Bodine and working him. Todd had crowded him out a couple of times, but that time Colin was far enough in there, he wasn't coming back out this late in the going.
Yeah, when Todd came up, they made the contact and it turned Todd into the outside wall.
Now we got to look at the front of the 6 to see if there's any.
After it's already happened, but Colin just was on the outside of Todd, and you're just not going to back out at that point.
Right along with Colin Brown.
This was 2 years ago, and now it's trouble on the track.
Ricky Carmichael
into the wall.
Sure enough, into the wall. That will bring our caution out one more time. Mike Skinner was on the inside of the 6, about to take the position away. They're going to have to go back to loop data to find out if he had made that pass already.
Yeah, and this is horrible for Mike Skinner. He needs those green flag laps. We're going to have to look at the track. We're going to maybe run several laps under caution. That's just less time for him to get up there. There's Ricky Carmichael into the outside wall, bringing out the caution.
Fifth caution of the night. Now it sets up for a great restart. Hornaday, Colin Brown, and Mike Skinner. He holds on another lap. 5 to go here at O'Reilly Raceway Park.
There have been 5 other guys tried to win 4 in a row.
So Skinner's all up beside him now. Look at, he still kept his nose up beside his quarter panel. He's a little bit better than in 3 and 4 than he is in 1 and 2.
And look who's coming behind him. Here comes Spencer and Amarola to make a 4-way battle for the lead.
Here comes Dennis Setzer. Eric Almirola also getting fresh tires, and he is right in the mix.
Watch Setzer now. If Skinner goes to the inside, he's going to try to close that hole up on the outside.
Hornaday staying in front of Mike Skinner. When they come by the next time, it'll be just 3 laps of racing to go. Can Hornaday hold on?
God, this is frustrating for Skinner, having the truck to get beside Hornaday, but not enough to get past him. And knowing that if he slips at all or makes a calculated error, Setzer and Amarola is going to be all over him.
Amarola now goes after Setzer on the inside. They make a little contact.
The battle for third continues. Eric Almirola to the inside of the 8 of Dennis Setzer. Hornaday trying to hold on. Here comes Skinner once again to the inside. A hard charge. They're side by side at the stripe. 2 laps of racing to go. Into the lap traffic. The white flag is in the air.
They're side by side coming to the checkered flag.
They pull the white flag back. The leader had given the flagman had given the white flag, but they pulled it back.
We saw him throw the white flag, and now they're going to throw it one more time. This is it. Final lap at O'Reilly Raceway Park. Ron Hornaday in front of Mike Skinner. Here comes Eric Almirola on the inside of the 8 of Dennis Setzer. Can Hornaday do it? Can he make history? And can Skinner be the spoiler? One turn remaining.
Norm Benning can be a bit of a pick for Hornaday, but he's not even going to need that, I don't think, Phil.
To the outside, Hornaday will set a record, 4 in a row in the Camping World Truck Series.
What a race, huh?
What a job. And Eric Almirola got that 3rd spot from Setzer for a best career finish.
Is that how you want to win your 4th in a row?
I'll tell you what, I think the flag stand was even a little bit crazy there because they had thrown the white flag a lap early.
I know, I watched the white flag fight. You said 2 to go, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. The flagman usually knows what the story is.
What an unbelievable night for not only Ron Hornaday, but also a record-setting night, a record-tying night for Rick Wren. Let's go down to Ray Dunlap.
Yeah, very satisfying.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.